It's Smackdown time.
Welcome to the Less Than a Day podcast. Don't ask us to explain the name, or we're not going to. I'm Kay.
I'm Kiko.
And we're here to talk about books, movies, and TV shows. Geeky things. Major spoiler warnings for every piece of media ever created. Will it always be accurate? Definitely not, but we'll talk about it. Today we have some returning guests because they're the only people we know. Hannah, Ani.
That's so sad. Successfully said, y'all are our only friends.
It's the only one you could get without having to deal with scheduling issues. Let's be so for real.
That's more accurate. Actually, that's more accurate.
She didn't want to have paid guests, so she kidnapped us. And now we're like stuck here. And if we don't do this episode, we'll never see our families again.
Please, God, let us out.
All right. So our first segment is current events. This is where we catch each other up on the stuff we've been watching or reading. So we'll kick it off to our guests. What have you guys been up to?
I read a book. I forgot the book's name, so I had to Google it. It was called Never Met a Duke Like You by Amelie Howard. I don't know what one it was in the series. I'm assuming it was like the second or third book because it kept referencing characters and plots that I hadn't seen, but it was like your classic spicy rom-com. It gave very Kate and Anthony from Bridgerton, and I love it, and I've been trying to get Kay to read it for the past 3 days because I finished it and I adore it. So that's my current event. And I also ate 3.5 bowls of pasta at the Never Ending Pasta Challenge at Olive Garden.
Okay, well, that's not
my newest feat.
That's not a current event, but I do appreciate that nonetheless. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, well, okay. So on that note, aren't you watching Rings of Power?
I am, but I didn't drop it in the middle, but I stopped watching in the middle purely because what's his name? Sauron. That's Sauron, right? Who is that? What? I forgot. I haven't watched it in so long. Purely because his elf form was so ugly. It was so not ugly. That's mean. It was so creepy. He looked so fake. He looked like one of those wax figures.
Look at Madame
wow.
Tussauds. That's so funny.
So I did stop watching in the middle. I don't remember what episode I stopped watching it on. Controversial, but I liked the first season better. Oh, like maybe if I actually kept watching it.
So what are you on?
Okay, I'm in the middle of episode 3.
Dude, isn't it? It's been out for a while. Like, not
This
worth
isn't
it.
really current anymore, Kiko.
You had plenty of time to watch it. You just did not want to. That's really funny to me. Okay, I think, though, it's time to move on to our main topic. Okay, so for our main topic today, we're going to be looking at different iterations of famous fairy tale characters. I know for me personally, I really, really love fairy tale retellings, and the three of us grew up on Disney. Not you, Kiko, but the rest of us did. And listen, people just aren't original, all right? Like, so many books are just, let me retell the same story over and over and over again. Now, I love that. So we're probably not gonna get to every single one. A shout out to Kiko for this incredible presentation.
No, but Kay found it.
Oh yeah, this is not our template.
No.
But she did make all the slides, and we did pull together a list of iterations that we found online and through our own experience. So we're gonna go ahead and try to tier list every retelling of these characters.
This is round. This
This
is
is definitely,
character.
there's so many. The rules, there aren't really any rules. We're just looking at the title characters from each of these franchises. So, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do this.
First up, we've got Cinderella.
Okay, for her. It's my girl
got
right there.
Cinderella.
Ooh, girl, she ate with
Oh,
those.
yeah. Honestly, I worked so hard on these titles.
So gorgeous. It's so
and
gorgeous.
for what? They're gonna show up for like 3 seconds.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's 3 seconds are worth it.
The rats. That was me and her yesterday with the pasta.
I do also have this tier list pulled up so that we can see the results of our work. So,
Yes, Cinderella.
there's so many.
We had a document where we listed all of the retellings we can think of or we looked up and could recognize. And I could not choose for Cinderella. We cut down on a lot for the other characters, but Cinderella I could not. So
Wait, we're ranking all of these?
We're ranking all
Oh,
of them.
ranking all of
wow.
them.
And I'm going to tell you
Jesus.
right now,
This is just for Cinderella.
yeah, this is just Cinderella. Guys, there's more.
Y'all are crazy. I can immediately say who I think are like very low on the tier list.
Okay, go off. Who is it?
1997, I loved that movie, was adorable, but she did jack shit.
Oh my god, her acting was so bad.
Brandy was great, and she's great in the like remakes when they're doing the new stuff for, oh god, what's the
Descendants?
Descendants, yeah. In Descendants, Cinderella, great. In that movie, she did nothing. She stumbled into everything. I
my
would
God.
not rank her that high. No offense, loved her as Cinderella. But Whitney Houston really carried that entire like plot forward. She was very important for that to be a thing. A Princess for Christmas is Cinderella?
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of.
Yes and no. It's sort of
Ish. Like, she's not Cinderella, but it was very
reminiscent. Okay. Before we continue, I'm going to say, so our tiers are A through D, and we have an S tier. We can also change the titles of the tiers or add a tier if we feel like we need it. So, Brandy Cinderella, 1997.
Okay, honestly, Brandy herself, like, B, C tier. She sang.
I would say D.
She
honestly,
sang,
that
but
was not it.
the actual movie itself was fine. So honestly, C tier.
See, yeah, her singing was good.
No, like the behind the scenes of. No, it was. Whitney Houston was fully like, you need to sing, girl, and she was.
No, I think.
But
I
Whitney
think I'd put
Houston
her-
was in that
I'm
movie, sis. You need to
Sorry,
put it
but
at
I
C.
think I would put her in D tier. The acting was deplorable.
I think
Wait,
D
are we
tier.
talking about the acting? Wait, this is so confusing. Are we talking about the acting or the actual character?
Let's just say overall, taking everything into account.
Okay, then I'd put her in D tier because there are better
honestly
Cinderellas.
Yeah, I feel like D tier is fair.
Lunar Chronicles, Cinder was actually a fucking badass, and I am A or
my God.
S for her. I
Oh
will
yeah,
stand.
Cinder needs to be S tier.
Cinder
I
was
remember
one
when I
of
was in
the
6th grade, I
best.
read, like, I just accidentally picked up that book. It was so good. That whole thing was good.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of that series in this list. But Cinder, I think, no objections from anybody. S tier. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about selection. I really hated the selection.
I hated it, and I read the entire thing. I think I also read the spin-off book.
Spin-off about their daughter,
The
or something. Yeah.
Truly a brat. But we're talking about America.
America
is the main
so
character
stupid.
of the book.
So stupid.
She's automatic. I would put her below. Brandy and her should not be in the same tier.
Well, then let's put Brandy
below.
in C and put her in D, because in the
I
selection,
can add another row game.
we can add another
bad,
tier
though.
just of the
I'm not-
sheer hatred of the selection
We're gonna
series.
name it Gulag. Is what we're gonna do. I think
my
I had a
God.
feeling we needed a Gulag tier.
Either Gulag or she should have stayed home.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, by the way, it's been so long. I haven't even read this selection. I just remember watching a video where someone just reviewed every single book. And, like, girl, what? Like, wasn't it just The Bachelor, but, like, make it, like, across the country? Like, I don't know. Wasn't it, like, a legal, mandatory The Bachelor?
Yeah.
Where they were contractually obligated to be, like, selected and brought in for, like, potential candidates for, like, the prince?
I think her name got picked. I don't remember I think she was forced into putting her name in, like, it was very Hunger Games, like. where
Like the reaping.
Something like that. But she only did it for the money. Very Katniss, like, right? Was that what Katniss?
It was that era of all of those Katniss Hunger Games
Like survival.
ripoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but selection wasn't. They weren't dying, were they?
No, they weren't dying.
They were just getting
Look,
sent home.
Look, I understand the premise. Poor execution. I fucking hated it. Moving on.
I liked it in the moment, and now looking back on it, I wasted my life.
Definitely, she should have stayed home.
I love
She
how
should stayed home.
Disney's Cinderella basically changed the aesthetic for Cinderella ever as just blue.
The crazy thing is, it's not even blue.
It's
It's
silver.
It's
Okay.
silver or white.
Let's talk about animated Cinderella. I feel like we got to give credit to the OG S tier.
I'm putting her S tier. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It brings me so much nostalgia.
Okay,
like,
wait.
I'm sorry.
I will say for the animated Cinderella, because you just have Disney animated, that means it includes the Cinderella from the second and third movie.
Girl,
and she kind of kills it.
the
Yep.
third movie, Cinderella and the prince in the
Oh
third
my
movie,
God.
Prince
Third
Charming.
movie Cinderella
They ate
is
it
like
up.
a full-on
The
badass.
Third
Like,
Cinderella movie is the best Cinderella movie
it's such a good one.
overall. It's just excellent. Excellent.
It's excellent. It's got magic. It's got mayhem. It's
I will
got
say,
a prince who jumps out a
the
window.
the Disney animated aesthetics and the music is like top tier. The story itself is like classic, and I do like Cinderella. The prince is kind of like there for decoration, but if we combine like the attitude of the third movie with the aesthetics of the first movie, I think we would have like a not even an S tier, like a
Because
god tier.
they are the same
Cinderella movie.
character, right?
They are the
Yes,
same
they are.
character, right?
It's just the money. They didn't have the animation.
See, I haven't watched it, but from what I've heard,
Oh, it's so
S tier
good.
straight
Oh,
up.
so good, dude. So good. And honestly, I will say the Disney live action
I would
was-
say S tier for me.
I think
For
it
me
was
personally.
good. I think it was more
It's
like an A tier.
Yeah.
Because I didn't grow up watching. I don't remember if I've ever watched the full OG. Maybe I have.
The live action Cinderella is definitely the best Disney live action, like no question.
I think I would put it in S tier for the dress, for everything.
I just feel like I don't know if I would say it's on the same level of
I get it. Lily James did give
How
Cinderella.
many people actually watch the second and third movies of that Cinderella?
I don't
Of the
know.
original
Listen, but the thing is,
Cinderella?
in the first Cinderella, you can't really get her character, and in the second and third one, you get to flesh out her character. So if we are actually ranking that Cinderella, we need to acknowledge her actual
Oh my
character.
god! Please, like.
Yes. No, I'm not
not that
arguing that.
serious.
I will die on this hill.
I will die on the hill that live action Cinderella needs to go straight up to the
I
top.
like live action Cinderella. I really did like it. I liked the premise. I also think the dress itself in the moment, I was like, okay. But in comparison to literally everything following, I think, oh wow. With especially the live action Disney princess stuff coming out, I can't with the live action Beauty and the Beast dress. That was so nasty.
I have a feeling there's really only a couple that are going to be, not even a couple, maybe one or two that are going to be in S tier. So
I think maybe we can just keep the live action and the animated both in S tier because they are the most.
Really, I really feel like as good as it was, I just don't think it captures the magic the way that the OG. Like it's good.
the thing is, I could care less about the OG. How many times am I watching the OG?
I watched the OG at least once a year. I'm sorry.
No, I watched the live action Cinderella once a
the
year.
the songs alone is what makes the OG S tier because
A dream is a wish. Your
I don't
heart
get
beats.
copyright
Sing
for it.
Sweet Nightingale
Sing
while
Sweet-
you're
What?
cleaning, while you're
What?
sweeping
For like
the
half
floor.
a sec- so good. It ate.
And the fact that they named the cat Lucifer.
There's just so much heart in the OG, and like the animal characters really shine in the OG.
And it really is the founding one of all of these.
I'm not arguing it for it to be moved down. I just need live action to be moved
Listen,
up.
listen.
We can give it S minus.
S minus makes it seem worse.
I just feel like it's A
A
tier.
plus.
I don't know.
No, put it in A plus then.
Girl, not A plus tier, sis. I mean, like if I was
Put it
going to
A
S
plus
minus.
then.
then-
Okay, fine.
No, I put them all on there. I deserve.
Wait, what is 10,000 Stitches?
That's Kay's thing.
The color palette on this tier list is sending me.
I'm going to make a very bold claim right now. I think that a Cinderella story, another Cinderella story, a Cinderella story, Once Upon a Song, a Cinderella story, If the Shoe Fits, all of those Cinderella stories
Our C tier max.
should be C tier and they should all stay there because they are basically the same thing but with different stuff. So I feel like we can just automatically for those four put them in C. They're good, they're not bad, they're just not the best
Yeah,
Cinderella.
I would agree.
I cared more about Selena Gomez than Cinderella. And also Once Upon a Song with the mildly racist Indian stuff kind of bothered me. Just
No,
saying.
but I had to include that in there. I had to include that picture because I tried to pick the images where they're wearing the dress, right?
Girl, not the Bridgerton and Offer from a Gentleman. I'm crying.
So, Offer from a Gentleman, I have not read it because after reading the Colin book, I made a promise that I'm never going to read another Bridgerton book again because it makes me like the series less. But this is Benedict's season, right? And the story is like there's a masquerade ball and Benedict meets this girl, Sophie, and they use like Lady Whistledown to uncover her identity. But like she's obviously it's a masquerade. He doesn't know who she is. But honestly, like the promos have been coming out and the chemistry between the two leads is amazing.
So we're not talking
and-
about the book. We're just talking about the character.
Yes, the character, and I'm kind of look, I'm not gonna argue too hard, but this is a hopeful B from me.
Oh, B. I was gonna hope.
I'm going to say hopeful B for Bridgerton.
I was gonna put
hopeful B for
C.
Bridgerton.
I hope it'll be for Benedict.
Benedict.
Hopeful B for
Let's see if
like,
Benedict
So
we're
he can get his
we're
act
hoping.
together.
so that he gets his act together.
And stops like fucking around and also like
Yes.
painting.
Yeah.
Are
I mean,
we counting? But yeah.
What a mess.
Okay, B. Ella Enchanted is one of my favorite books.
A
of
tier,
all-
definitely.
Like
At
one of my
least
most
A
favorite
tier.
nostalgic books, and the movie.
I think
Anne
definitely
Hathaway.
A tier.
Did you all see that Anne Hathaway did a cover of the song that she did in Ella Enchanted?
Like somebody give me somebody to love.
Yeah, Somebody to Love. She did it again in some like promo thing, and like I saw that and I'm like, this is my love.
Can I have like an unpopular opinion here? I love Ella Enchanted. I love the Anne Hathaway version too, and I also read the book before. I did like the whole thing. My thing that I don't really like is like the whole like not like other girls. I'm not gonna be like a princess, and I'm gonna be like the head of that like what was her like whole title at the very end where she like marries the guy? What was her name? Like
It's been years since
What are
I've
you talking
watched
about? Ella Enchanted?
yeah, Ella
That
Enchanted.
doesn't happen in Ella Enchanted.
What do you mean?
Ella, you're thinking of Enchanted. You're
What?
thinking of the Disney movie.
No. I know what I'm talking about. In Ella Enchanted, at the very end, with the whole like thing where it's like
No.
he like she has to like listen to every single command that's given to her because like the curse on her is that she's obedient, right?
Yeah.
And so at the very end, where like the prince's uncle is like, you need to like go kill him, and I know the fact that you listen to every single thing everyone tells you, so you're not gonna go kill him, and so she tries to avoid him and everything. Like that's the movie, and that's the book, right?
No, there's like that moment. What are you talking about? No, the movie and the book are different, by the way.
First, yeah, there's no uncle in the book, right? Both the movie and the book end with her marrying.
Yes,
the prince.
I know that. But remember like the whole thing at the very end where she's like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you, but I'm not gonna be like princess because like whatever.
No, that does
No,
not happen.
that's not-
in the book, I swear to God, at the very end, she
at
like
the very end, they get married, and she uses her skills. She learns a lot of languages really easily, so she uses that to be like an ambassador. She does not become head of the. I believe she makes her fairy godmother like head of.
But I swear, like, the thing is, like, the whole, like maybe it's because I like court dramas too much, but, like, be a princess.
She is the.
She is a
I
princess.
swear, in the book, she's like, I don't want to be called princess.
That she might have said, "I don't want to be called princess," but she is the princess.
Okay. but
So
didn't like that.
I love Ella Enchanted. I would say A, not S,
Yeah,
just
I
because
A,
I
that's what
don't
I
really
said.
think Cinderella. Okay, cool. Princess for Christmas can be D tier. I did not like that
What's
movie.
a-
It was awful.
Is
Yeah,
that
but
movie?
I love the actress.
I love Morgana.
I can't put
Morgana,
her on-
and I will do anything for Morgana, but D tier.
Yeah,
That's-
definitely.
what was the actress from Morgana? She looks so much like Keira Knightley. What's her name?
No,
Katie
'cause-
McGrath.
Katie McGrath.
Katie
yeah.
McGrath.
She's.
It's
yeah,
the
I love
cheekbones
her.
and the dark hair, I
yeah,
will
love
say.
her.
She's gorgeous.
Okay,
I have not seen Never After, so I'm gonna let the people who say that.
Never After.
I have not seen Never After
So
either.
if you're
I don't
gonna-
want to spoil anything, but she's definitely D tier.
All right.
Okay, we'll put her in D
We'll put
for
her in D
that.
The thing is, are you guys ever gonna watch Never After?
Maybe.
Probably so. Like, let's no spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers, but D tier.
Ever After,
Ever After, I haven't watched, but I've heard
I have
things
not watched
about.
either.
Wait, what is
I've-
Ever After
I
again?
heard
No
people
idea.
liked it.
I feel like it was good. I don't remember. I do remember liking the Cinderella character. I don't remember loving the Cinderella character, so I think it's C.
C?
It was one of those like casual like it's not the same as the Cinderella stories, but it kind of gave me that vibe. So Monte Carlo, I forgot. I don't remember Monte Carlo.
I think I
so
would give it a strong D tier.
D tier Monte Carlo.
I liked it. I think it.
Yeah, I think honestly I don't want to put it D tier. I kind of want to put it C tier.
I like it. I think C tier is fair.
Yeah, C tier is fun.
I'm gonna just say also, just looking at it, A Princess for Christmas and A Cinderella Christmas can both go in D tier.
No, a Cinderella Christmas can go D tier for sure.
Is there no
A
gulag?
Cinderella Christmas can be kind
No, a
of thrown
Cinderella
out.
Christmas,
It was
I think
not
I'll
good.
send it. Oh, we're doing it based on the character, right? Yeah, we'll do a D tier.
Okay, where are we at the Brothers Grimm?
Okay, so in Brothers Grimm, I think
Okay, cause like
Credit where credit's due.
credit where credit's due, so it doesn't go into D or C. It's an A, B, or S.
Okay, my thing is that, like, sis, why are we cutting off our toes?
No, that was the. I think it's more like she's more villainous to
in
me.
Cinderella is a little savage, right? In Brothers Grimm.
Yeah, in
That's what
Brothers
was
Grimm,
the
she's a
thing.
bit more sadistic.
I feel like
Sadistic.
I feel like a B tier just for the violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the
violence will
violence
be
will be nice.
Listen, Brothers Grimm, like, the Cinderella was nice. Also, like, I feel like Cinderella isn't even just a Brothers Grimm thing. It's just, like, a folktale that's existed forever. So I think we could just lump all of, like, the Cinderella versions throughout history for that.
Okay, Into the Woods. Were you there when we watched Into the Woods, Annie?
Girl, I did not like the Into the Woods.
Into the
I
Woods was
hated Into the Woods, but the Cinderella character actually did shit, so I think she's a solid C, middle of the line.
I don't think she's
B.
D, but I think I'd put her in C.
I don't
C,
condone.
I think
C
is
or B?
fair. C or B? I could give
all of
C.
the characters in that movie were just like really like, girl, Anna Kendrick also, the Cup song gave her too much fame, and so did
No, I feel like it didn't. I mean,
no the Cup song and Pitch Perfect. Like, girl, she's a singer, but she's not like Cinderella singer. She's like
No.
she's like a cover artist at best.
That
no, I
is
feel like
an
she's
opinion.
a good singer.
That is
Huh?
an opinion.
That's an opinion, and I don't share it with you.
Girl, I just needed like someone who was a Cinderella to sing. And
No.
she was
Okay.
Cinderella.
I need
Well, I think
someone
C tier.
So
is
Brandy,
fair.
Not
Brandy.
Brandy Mal.
I
No,
think
just
C
joking.
tier is fair.
Yeah, C tier.
Okay, we have 2 left. Let's talk about
10,000 Stitches, which is just
10,000
you.
Stitches. Yeah, so 10,000 Stitches. No, this is actually a really, really cool version of Cinderella where she is a servant, but the whole thing is that she's really, really angry. And so she sews her anger into clothing and can transfer her anger to other people. And look, it was just awesome. All right, it was a really interesting take. She marries a fairy in the end instead of the prince.
Of
She
course.
marries the fairy godmother, which is amazing.
Oh wait,
Is
that's
she-
so
that's really lesbian?
slay.
No, the fairy godmother is like this like whimsical fae creature.
Of course they'll marry the fae. Like, why wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, he's not the sexy, snarky, horny. He's just like actually whimsical. I think it was great. I think it's a B
Oh, I
tier
thought
story.
the fairy godmother would be a female. I thought that.
No, it's a male.
Boo. It should have just. You
A
should have
lesbian
just
love
kept the
story?
original, and it would have been.
All right.
It's also still weird because I mean,
Why?
like, in all of the versions of the fairy godmother is like,
Female.
no, not even that. I meant like she's more of like a, not a parental figure, sort of like a parental or like a mentor.
Yeah, that's a
type
little.
figure.
It's a little weird, but I think it's still kind of slay that he marries a fairy godmother.
I think I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Okay.
I know none
All
of you
right.
have any say in that, but it is what it is. All right, very last one. Let's talk about Once Upon a Time.
Girl, I
Once
don't like
upon a
anything Once
time.
Upon a Time related.
The Cinderella-
Not a
The
single thing.
Cinderella, look, I want to give props for the version of Cinderella that wanted to save her baby so bad.
And this is the Once Upon a Time. This is the Cinderella on the left.
On the left, I don't know anything about the Cinderella on the right.
The Cinderella on the right, I can barely remember.
What is that hair though?
I know.
But I think this is the version of her in the Enchanted, not the Enchanted, that's what it's called, right? The
Enchanted Forest,
Yeah. This is the other thing.
Like, I want to give props to her. She was strong in a way that you don't necessarily.
Also her like supposed spouse cheated on her.
No, you're thinking of David. You're thinking Snow White
No. Yeah, David.
is not Prince Charming.
Yeah, David is charming.
He's married to Snow White.
No, but in the original, originally in the very beginning, in the first season, he's in a relationship. That character,
With Cinderella?
yeah, that's her.
No.
She falls pregnant.
Not with David, dude. He's married to Abigail.
God, I'm so confused.
I just watched this.
Okay,
so
okay, okay.
In the human world, he's married already to Abigail, who's
Who's Abigail?
she is King Midas's daughter. And so in the Enchanted Forest, they were engaged and they didn't want to be married because she was in love with somebody who'd been turned to gold by her dad.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she is this
So
Cinderella.
I
has
thought
nothing
Abigail
to
was
do with-
Cinderella for some
No.
reason.
get pregnant by then?
By her Prince Charming. Like, there is a prince, and like the villain is the prince's dad, and his dad is trying to keep them apart, but the prince, I think his name's like Sean or something, he decides that he wants to step up for the baby, and like they try as like teen parents to make it work.
We'll put her in.
I think
C-tier.
C tier.
C tier.
All right, an overwhelming majority of these fall into C tier.
I think.
I do want to make, as we're done with this list, I do want to make a small case for, I'm putting all these Cinderella stories in C tier, but I do think that Selena Gomez has, like, a little bit of charm to it, but her dating,
She was 15 and
she was
he
15, he was 26.
Yeah,
And
but
for
like,
that alone,
but we're not. Yeah,
and for that alone, it needs to go into, she should have stayed home.
He should have stayed home.
No. He
Details.
should have stayed home. Yeah. When we're doing the charmings, we'll
All right, but I think that's it for Cinderella. Holy crap. That was so long. I knew this was going to be so
Well, that's because like this is probably the
yeah,
one
this
with
is
the most.
we're gonna be much faster with the other ones. So next one.
All right. Snow White. Let's go. There's a lot less of these, I promise.
Let's start with the animated. Should we start with animated?
Let's start with the animated. Because I know exactly what is my number one. Because I love her so much. Mirror Mirror is S tier. We don't
Actually,
even
let's
need
just
to
go
discuss-
ahead and start with Mirror Mirror.
Let's start with Mirror Mirror. I'm sorry,
tier.
Kiko. I'm like stepping in here because
No.
I stand on that
I
hill.
mean,
That's
the
why we
relevance
don't.
with this podcast
It's
too.
incredibly high. Yes,
Yeah.
Mirror Mirror, fantastic.
S tier, done.
S tier.
And then the Disney animated Snow White.
Girl, that one is like really. She should have stayed home.
We'll put her in.
D.
Well, maybe it could be she should have stayed asleep.
Should have stayed asleep. Hang on, I'm gonna add a.
Should have stayed asleep. I feel so bad for her though, because for me, that Snow White just genuinely feels like a child. I have no idea why. It like hard.
Disney animated one?
Isn't she like super
I thought we were talking about the
sheltered?
Disney live action.
No.
Disney live action should have stayed home. Disney animated, I would put in at least.
I mean, honestly, there is something about like the innocence and wonder. Like, you know, she's just so nice.
I honestly.
Okay, then
think
maybe we
The
should've-
thing is, it's like a classic thing. Like I like the song.
It's like the first. They said it's the first princess Disney movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the first
It won
Disney
an
animated
Oscar,
movie.
right?
It
It
won an
won
Oscar, a
multiple.
special Oscar with like 7 little tiny Oscars because
Maybe
of the
like.
Swimming Wars. Like I think
Maybe we
it's
should put
like-
her in D tier. C tier.
No,
feel like
A
A
tier.
tier. B tier?
A tier. I know. See, the thing is, I get it from a quality standpoint, but also this is the 1940s.
we're- Okay. We're talking about her though, like the character.
The character is just like she's a sweetheart. Like, what can you
B
hate
tier.
about her?
B tier.
A
I feel like
tier.
She's
B tier.
B
D
tier.
tier is crazy.
I said B.
B as
boy.
in boy.
Okay, but she needs to be A as an apple.
Okay, she.
Wait, that is kind of iconic though. But no, we're putting
No,
her
we're
in B
putting
tier.
her
She
in B
can't
tier.
be A
She
tier.
cannot be.
Please, why?
She's so bland. She is so
But
bland.
she's the first one. She's like
Brother,
the test
the
subject.
beautiful part of that movie is the dwarves and not the Snow White. The Snow White herself is so forgettable.
But like someday my prince will come.
No.
Someday her prince will come, and she can't have her prince if she's asleep.
Why is she relying on
She
the
should have
I mean,
had
she was.
goals beyond.
Says she was fully a servant in the castle where she was a believer princess, like washing floors.
Yo, Cinderella. Wait, what's Snow White was the servant in the castle?
No, she wasn't.
the
She was-
animated,
in the
she
animated
was.
one, she was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
All
like
right.
Cinderella was
Moving
working
on.
better.
Live action is should have stayed asleep. Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I cried to that movie.
That. Did you watch it?
What, the live action one?
The live action isn't even out.
No, I meant the Disney animated one. I cried.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I think
felt so bad for
Lunar
sis.
Chronicles. I did not like Winter as much as I
Winter was
liked
kind of bland. I'm sorry,
Cinder.
she was just there.
Winter was just kind of.
No, I didn't really. We'll put
Honestly,
D
her
tier?
bodyguard.
D
Her
tier.
what was her bodyguard's name? He
Just-
he had
I didn't
more.
read Winter.
Jace or something
Chase.
started with the Jace.
Jace
Something
or
started with
Chase or something. He had more
brother.
personality.
Yeah, I think Winter can be.
Fairest. I did not read Fairest. I'm gonna be honest.
I loved
Fairest was good.
Fairest. Fairest
But
was.
I
And
heard
she
it was
was,
good.
talented.
She was singing, right?
She was a singer.
And
she was like-
She looks like Katie McGrath, and that automatically puts her up there for me.
I think A tier.
Fairest was a good one. She was very strong on her
She
own, and like the
was.
prince was there, but like she was a very powerful character. Never After, babe. What do you think?
Never After. She is going to be put in D or C.
Well,
We'll put her in D.
D. Okay. Let's talk Brothers Grimm. The OG Snow White.
The
I
OG.
actually don't know what the OG Snow White is about.
I think I have notes about it. So give me a sec.
Do you know the OG Snow White? Brothers Grimm.
Like the Brothers Grimm one? Yeah, it's the girl. It's like okay, like sis, like isn't that the one where sis like fully?
No,
like,
no. I got it. It's
The one where the queen is made to dance to death in iron hot shoes.
yeah. She's disguised as an old woman and is forced to dance in red hot iron shoes until she dies. And I think that goes straight up to A tier.
All right.
That's so funny. 'Cause the funniest thing, okay, let me tell you this story. Girl, she's like, yeah, she's like, oh no, sis, like, it's fully like, the prettiest woman in the land and whatever, and like, the queen like sends her to the forest and forces
But
the huntsman.
maybe I'll put her in B
forces
tier.
the huntsman to like bring her heart, like to prove that she died, but the husband can't bring himself to like kill the Snow White, so he kills a deer and brings the heart, and then the queen eats it, thinking it's Snow White's heart, which is like okay, and she like lives in the forest with like the dwarves, and then the queen comes 3 times to try to kill her. First, she gives her a poisoned comb, which she puts in her hair, and then she dies. And then the dwarves come back in time to pull out the comb so that she doesn't like.
People are doing
die.
so. Yeah, you know what? People are doing so much work for her, and it looks
right.
like.
And she
and
like
we're
she
gonna
was
put
the
her
most
down.
useless. If you think that if you put her in A tier, that's crazy.
Okay, you have convinced me because I
the
forgot
Disney
about all
animated
that.
one, she cooked, she cleaned, she took care of those.
You know what? You're
like wash your goddamn hands, sis. The brothers.
Her in C tier.
She just stood there. She just stood there.
You're so right. I forgot about that, and I apologize.
Died three times. She died
apologize.
3 times.
I do.
on that
Alright.
thing.
Should we move her down to D then?
Yes.
Fine, move her down to D.
And the best part is the prince sees her, and it's not even like the prince knows her. Like in the Disney animated one, the prince comes and like he fell in love with her already, so he like cries at her like dead body because he like misses her, right? So like that's cute or whatever. In this one, the prince doesn't even know her. He just sees her dead corpse and is like, I want that as a decoration for my palace. Brings the goddamn like corpse back, like the coffin back to like the palace. And on the way, because like the coffin bearers like are like kind of dancing a little bit like the meme, like the apples like that lodge in her throat like slips out and she comes back to life, and the princess is like, okay, you're gonna marry me now, and she's like, okay,
Right.
and then the queen comes and then she dances to death in Ironheart shoes.
Oh, solid D tier then.
D tier. All right, so let's talk about.
She went through all the ranks.
The Bella Swan Snow White.
Look, the Kristen Stewart's. I enjoyed the movies.
Did you?
Okay, I enjoyed them.
I haven't watched
see
it.
Snow White.
I liked them,
Yeah.
and she
So where do you want to put her?
If you
C
put-
tier.
Okay, yeah.
C tier. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. All right, and let's talk about Mary Margaret.
I'm sorry, I have to put her S tier. It's
I
so
agree.
iconic.
I
I
agree.
have to.
She killed it. She's so pretty.
She
like-
makes mistakes, but she's only human, you know.
And and she's so badass. Like, I'm sorry, it's an S for me. I will hear your arguments otherwise.
I believe. Isn't that the song?
That's Mirror Mirror.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't it like why was there a Bollywood number there?
Are we complaining? No.
We're not complaining.
I think because the director is Indian.
Indian.
That's why.
Yeah.
Was it M. Night Shyamalan?
M. Night Shyamalan, famously the director of Mirror Mirror. Wait, let's do some Google.
No, I don't. I do
Wait,
not.
who was
I,
the
but I
director
do
of
not
Mirror Mirror?
believe.
The director was Tarsum Singh.
Yeah.
Oh well, there
That's
you
a
go.
sing.
Okay, and she was singing.
And she was singing.
Sing.
All right.
Okay,
So
I still can't get over the fact that Disney animated is really B tier. Sis, she was
is
doing
what
the
it is.
most in that goddamn
listen,
movie.
it is what it is, and we are moving on.
Okay, the
disagree.
next one is going to be Little Mermaid.
Oh girl, we already know that Ariel is S tier. If Ariel is not
Pretty,
S tier, it's
very
over. Especially
pretty.
girl K, that's your girl right
Alright.
there. That is your girl right there. Disney animated S tier immediately.
To Kill a Kingdom for me, A tier.
I feel like that's S tier. That book was fucking.
No. The book was fucking amazing, but the
What's the
character
book?
herself
Wait, also,
took
by the
so long to become a
By the
good character for
way.
me.
Yeah. So yeah, animated. I'm sorry, it has to go in S tier. Although to be fair though, that particular version of Ariel is dumb as shit.
It is.
Yeah, the animated.
Yeah, the Disney animated
Yeah.
version is dumb as shit. Actually,
She's
you know
like
what?
brain empty. I'm sorry.
Truly brain empty. I actually would put her in A tier.
More importantly, I do have a genuine question for you, Kiko. Where's the Whatever After series?
The what?
The Whatever After series?
What's whatever after?
Search it up.
I'll search it up. I'm doing research right now.
I love that Descendants Cinderella's not on this either.
I was gonna put
Descendants is kinda
Descendants, but
Wait.
I didn't know if y'all knew enough
Why did you
about them
put
or if-
Ariel at A tier?
A tier because the movie amazing, the songs amazing. I love it. The character herself is a little stupid.
It's Ariel.
She's a little stupid, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Sis, that
She's
is over.
16. Daddy,
Why
I
is-
love him is crazy.
No,
like,
but S tier.
No, I'm sorry. She's an
You're
A
just
tier.
like you're just taking L's right
No, the
now.
way she trades her, that's so fucking dumb. That is
That's
so
so
dumb.
dumb.
I would never do that.
I'm sorry.
No,
it's an A for me.
please. You
It's an A for me,
can't.
brother.
How are you gonna put To Kill a Kingdom at
Oh,
S
that
tier?
is S tier. Thank you for reminding me. No, To Kill a Kingdom is S tier because Lyra is a badass
What does she
motherfucker.
do?
Okay, so the premise of To Kill a Kingdom is that it's still the world building is phenomenal. It's this world where there's like 100 different islands and every island is its own kingdom, and like the only way to navigate the world is sailing through, right? Lyra is the princess of a sea witch, I believe, and her whole thing, she gets turned into a human as like a punishment, and her whole thing, she has to kill the prince. And it's just so cool, dude. It's so cool. And she kicks butt.
But I'm not gonna lie, her character is kind of bitchy for a good chunk of the book.
Well, yeah, because she does not enjoy being human.
I know,
Sis.
like, and for some reason, like, I don't know, like, for some reason I didn't like her character for a good chunk of it, so that's why I'm thinking A, because she's
Nah,
such a good character.
That's a solid S tier, brother. She's the most badass on this list.
But we're not ranking them by character. We're ranking
We
them
are.
by the whole movie adaptation as a whole. Well, that's why
You can
that's-
keep arguing, is Princess Ariel your favorite part of the Disney animated movie?
I mean, she's one half of it. The other half is the other one.
Dear God.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy, brother.
No, I mean, like, to be perfectly honest, right? Like, the songs are great. The animation's great. The story is great. Prince Eric is...
We're talking
Prince
about
Eric.
the character in the movie,
That-
though.
I love Ariel. She's, like, such a... I mean, like, now that I'm, like, you know, like, old now, it's, like, weird. But, like, when I was younger, she was, like... she was like a sister to
But
me.
is she S tier?
Is
She
she
was
S
S
tier?
tier. She is S tier. I'm gonna cry. You guys. Put
Wait, you know what? Let's
Snow
give it to
White
him.
at
Let's
B
give it to
tier.
him. We did the Snow White
Alright,
to let's give it to him. We
alright,
put him as
alright,
tier.
alright. I
God.
don't agree. I don't agree. But
You
alright.
don't get rights right now. She is like that is your girl right
This
now.
is your podcast, Kay, but fuck you.
Yo, that was
I'm
your girl
sorry.
right there.
I'm
You
sorry.
guys don't realize that Kay was obsessed with Ariel when she was
I'm
younger.
sorry, she's a little stupid. I don't know what to tell you.
She's little dumb.
But she's
Little
a
dumb.
scientist. She was literally like having her own collection.
No.
She was
That's
trying to learn.
That's wild.
All right. Never After, D20. I don't know it. What's
Babe.
up, Kiko?
Never After, we'll put her in D tier too. No, look, it's
At this
nothing.
point, it's like, do I even want to watch
Wait,
Never After?
She just- no, wait. You need to make one that's like she should have stayed under the sea.
I'm talking about like the characters themselves and not the campaign. The campaign itself is obviously S tier, but it's the characters themselves.
Wait, can I be so honest? I hate grunge. Why do every single one of these characters look so grungy?
That's just the art for the. It's like a horror season. For me, it was very horror.
Okay, can I talk about the little android? I thought that was the most useless story ever.
I didn't even
honestly,
read it.
So unmemorable.
It genuinely was like just there.
Should have stayed
Maybe-
in the sea then?
You see, it's like unremarkable. It's not
Should have stayed
bad.
under the sea. Should have. Should be.
Wait, that's
Holy
my
shit,
idea
wait, the
right
live
there.
action
Yeah,
Ariel had
I
abs?
took it from
All right, let's talk about Golden Films. That's an S. We were going on an international flight like immediately after, so we wanted to stay awake to like beat the jet lag. So
This is what you
we,
picked.
Chugging, we chugged
Celsius.
Celsius.
And watch all these golden films like bootleg ass. What was her name in it? Jasmine? Lyra.
Brother.
Anyway, it was good.
it was good.
Wait, what was the weird ass Aladdin one? That's not golden films, but it's like weird.
No, it is Golden Films.
Oh.
So yeah, let's talk Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh girl, I hated that one.
No. Well,
It made me so sad. Sis, she got like I mean like I hated that because the prince is so dumb.
All right, let's call it Shut Down to the Sea.
Yeah,
to
she
be
just
honest, to be honest.
Because like that's the only is that the only one where
I
she
guess
dies?
she did technically stay under the sea.
To be fair, I do think that the story behind it is really sad. Where it's like he wrote it as like an homage to
Him
his
being queer.
him being queer. I think it deserves some credit for that. As like
but
an
that's the
allegory.
background,
yeah, for
sis. Like
C tier.
C tier. I think
okay, that's like being like Ariel is about how like
Shut
the,
up. You
the
got
director had
animated
AIDS.
You got animated
Should we,
Ariel.
should we put Hans Christian Andersen in B tier then?
no, C is fair. The story
fair.
itself
The
is
story is
ass.
bad.
So,
Girl, how is every single step she's gonna take like feel like she's walking?
yeah,
like
you know
a
what?
girl?
Actually, when you say that, the dedication The dedication that Ariel had, like,
You know what? As a character, she really
She
pushed
was
through.
definitely better, but like
Which
at the same-
Ariel?
the Hans Christian Andersen,
Christian, yeah.
like every step she took on land, like caused her physical pain.
That's yeah. Oh, I do remember this.
It's
yes.
like that one manhwa where she's like the sunfish villainess, where like every step, so the Duke has to carry her around, and she's
Buddy.
just so weak. Sorry, random.
This is evoking a memory that I have of I read a retelling of this, like from the Hans Christian Andersen version. I don't remember what the book is called, but yeah, I think honestly, I feel like credit where credit's due. Like she has some dedication. I think B tier is
Yeah, I would put her in B tier.
okay. We have 2 left. Once Upon a Time.
C, I don't remember
was
her.
forgettable.
So
C.
forgettable.
So
C is
forgettable.
fair.
But she popped
'Cause
up
that-
here
that
and
dress
then, and
is
she
kinda
helped
fucking
the
hot.
she helped the main
She
girlies.
did. She did. She sacrificed a lot for them, and also that's the actress from Revenge of the Bridesmaids.
I know. So C tier.
C tier is fair. Let's talk about Disney live action, and we created a whole tier for her, and that it should have stayed under the sea. That's all I have to say on that.
I haven't watched it. So.
I didn't.
I haven't
watch
watched it either. I've seen
I
clips.
hate fish with a passion. I will never watch that
No,
movie.
do you
it's
have a
also why I
pitch
haven't
for the
seen
live
Aquaman.
Oh
action?
god, if there was a tier underneath should have stayed under the sea, I would have put it on the tier underneath that.
Should have been Seafoam.
Should have been
The sea
Seafoam.
foam,
Should have been
honestly.
Seafoam.
Like,
No,
cause
she
I'm,
that's way too sad. No,
I,
keep
cause,
her
like
under
the thing is like Halle Berry, like she's a talented singer. She couldn't act for shit in that movie. The whole thing, the whole
Wait, did it give
thing.
Brandy in the Cinderella movie?
We gave her.
Like, no, was it that
No,
vibe?
did it give that vibe?
Did it give that? No.
Of
it
the
didn't.
acting?
'Cause the
No.
thing is that at least the other stuff in the Brandy like Cinderella movie was like iconic. Whitney Houston iconic. Whoopi Goldberg iconic. The
no,
whole
no,
thing
I
was
mean
iconic.
specifically like how Brandy, her acting wasn't super great,
But her singing was fine.
amazing.
Sure, I guess. But also at the same time, like Halle Berry, Halle Berry, she had. Is it Halle Berry?
No, it's Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey. Since she had like no lines, she was silent for half of the movie because of the whole point that her not having like dialogue because she
Convenient.
loses
Yeah,
her
look,
voice.
this movie shouldn't
But
have been
it
made.
still like was so bad, and like I did not like this movie at
No.
all.
I
The
do
prince
love
was
the hair
annoying.
though. I'm
Alright,
not gonna
I
lie,
think
the hair's
that's-
pretty fucking bomb.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that's it for Little Mermaid. Let's move on.
The next one is Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, easy.
I
So
know
easy. Yeah,
you
totally.
were
Crying.
Once
Okay.
upon a
Hold
dream.
on. I can very
There is
easily
not that
say Maleficent's Sleeping Beauty, especially in the later ones, I think she's an A tier solid.
I love Maleficent's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
I
yes.
loved Maleficent too.
Yes, honestly, I feel like that's an easy S tier.
Yeah.
S tier, yeah, fair. I don't rank many of these high. Wait, what's the
Oh my
Sleeping
God.
Beauty in the Wood?
I'm gonna be so for real. I forgot like half of this.
I think that's the no wait, I have
the,
no idea
the
what
Charles
is
Perrault one, I think, is the original.
that. Then what's Brothers Grimm? Is Brothers Grimm the really creepy rape version?
I think,
Yeah, no, yeah, the Charles Perrault thing.
think-
I'm pretty sure that's the one where like she's asleep and then he has like sex with her and
Yeah.
then she.
Is that
gives
the
birth
one?
to the
That's
children.
that's.
I think Charles Perrault is the.
Hang on,
creepy
that's not
one.
even D tier. This is a crime tier. Hang on.
Crime?
Yeah, but like we're talking about the we're not gonna talk about the character for these.
That just goes straight into crime. We don't respect it. We don't appreciate.
We don't like it.
You want to know how Sis
Wait,
wakes up?
which one?
I know how Sis wakes
We know
up.
how Sis wakes up. We
Okay,
don't.
the
we're not
Brothers
talking
Grimm
about
one is I think just a. I think Brothers Grimm one is just the kiss. I think the Perrault one is the creepy one.
Okay, then I'm putting Charles Perrault in crime. Brothers Grimm, how do we feel? Oh, that's this one. Brothers Grimm, how do we feel about that?
I think
I also
see.
don't like
still
it.
kissed her, right? Well, no, but Aurora herself, I don't really. We'll put her in
C tier.
C tier. Yeah, I guess I don't remember
Okay.
what happens.
Okay, let's talk about the Disney animated, because Aurora is not the star of that movie. She's not the protagonist. It's called Sleeping Beauty, but it should be called Sleeping Beauty's Three Fairy Godmothers. Like,
Truly the dumbest.
truly,
people.
who cares?
The dumb-
Truly, who cares about?
No, but we're like the fair. Like
You're
the
thinking
little
Maleficent.
fairies.
Have you seen the animated Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, I'm talking about
like
the
maybe
animated
once.
Sleeping Beauty.
What was it? Flora, Fauna, Merryweather.
Merryweather, yeah,
Honestly, for
they-
those names, A tier.
You have thoughts on that?
Which one?
The animated Sleeping Beauty.
But just Aurora herself is.
Aurora herself is like.
No,
there.
but we're talking about Aurora
Prin-
herself.
Prince Philip Iconic.
Iconic.
The three fairies like
But-
Flora, Fauna,
Aurora should be
Merriweather.
C tier.
Character herself, I think, is C tier.
Okay, but we're not talking about the character. We're talking
We
about the
are
character.
because we have
Yes,
separate
it's the
rounds of this.
adaptation of the character. I think it's a C tier.
Yeah, we gave you Ariel.
Okay, Never After.
Never After, S tier.
Okay.
S tier.
I don't know it. So Once
That
Upon a
art
Time
is amazing.
Once Upon a Time is a D tier. That character sucked so bad.
Wait,
What did
why?
she do, honestly?
What did she do?
She didn't
Complained
do
a
much.
lot. She
Yeah.
made problems a lot. Like whined all the time.
Yeah.
I hated her. D tier.
D tier.
A Kiss in Time.
That's all you.
That's all me. I think this is an A tier. Alex Flynn writes a lot of like retellings of fairy tales, and all of them are amazing. And A Kiss in Time, the character herself of Sleeping Beauty was super, super, super bratty, but like she grows as a character over the course of the book, and it ends up not being. She has goals. She has a career. She ends
Okay.
the series like
She's a career-oriented woman,
I
and
think
we
she's
love
an
to
A
see
tier.
it.
All right.
Our next one is Rapunzel.
Oh, well, the Disney one 100% is S tier. Is it there? It is. Tangled, S tier. Simple.
So,
Tangled is
Let's
S
start with
tier.
Tangled.
Simple.
S tier?
S tier.
Sure. Yeah, obviously.
Honestly, I would put her in A tier, but
I would.
she's a little too naive for my taste.
I'm thinking
I mean,
also
she
from
was
the
lucky.
animated
But a lot of people like it, so.
Ooh, by the way,
Tangled?
yeah.
S tier.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
I know like everyone is like no, but like
Into the Woods can go
Into the Woods.
trash. I don't remember
think-
her. She was so
I think she can go D tier.
what do you think about Cress?
Cress.
I don't remember a whole
I liked
lot.
Cress. She was the hacker one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
A tier?
I think A tier is fair.
Barbie, I'm so. I did not watch this,
tier.
but I love everything about Barbie, so we're going S tier.
S
The
tier.
otter?
Automatic S tier.
S tier.
What happens in the Brothers Grimm
I
Rapunzel?
don't remember the Grimm.
No,
I
she's
remember.
this is the one where like the prince comes and then like they have twins and then like the prince tries to climb the tower again, but then he falls into like a bushel of thorns and then he plucks his eyes out and then Rapunzel is like abandoned because like of the whole thing, and like it's honestly like it's like a story. Basically, the reason why the whole thing happened was because her mom was craving cabbage when she was pregnant with her.
I know.
Yeah, we know the OG one. I think it's C or
say-
D.
It's C tier.
How about like just we need a tier for just depressing.
Just depressing. Never After, babe. What do you
But I'll
think?
put in C.
Never After will put her in lower than just depressing, where like she sucks.
She should have stayed in the tower.
The character
Should have
sucks.
stayed in the tower.
She's the
and
worst.
Broke.
Okay.
What about Once Upon a Time?
Should have stayed in the tower is a little wild, but
What about Once Upon a Time?
It's different. Not should have stayed in the tower. That's mean.
Why?
Cause that she was imprisoned.
Yeah,
No one should
and-
be in prison.
And Snow White should have stayed asleep. That means she died.
Okay, should have stayed in the tower. Brothers Grimm is just depressing. Once Upon a Time was so forgettable.
Once upon a time,
But
we're
like,
gonna put her in D tier.
Alright.
But like that outfit though.
But
The
they just
hair.
copied Tangled.
Oh, never mind then.
Like,
Towering, I
Towering?
don't know.
I honestly, I read it a long time ago. Very forgettable. I think C tier is fair.
C tier is fair. That was the speed run.
This was they're gonna get quicker, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna get really fast. We're
Okay,
going here.
next one is Beauty and the Beast.
Belle is C tier. I'm sorry.
Beauty and the Beast. This one's gonna be exciting.
I'm sorry.
But father, I love him.
No, that's not what she did.
That's-
She,
that-
We have actually quite a few for this one.
Akatar is Beauty and the Beast.
is.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually that was
Let's
a wild
talk
discovery
about
for me.
Avatar, because
that's y'all's thing.
that is a terrible. Like, I understand that it's inspired by Beauty and the Beast. Girl, like I thought it when I was reading it, but I didn't think when I was reading like, oh, this is a retelling. I thought of, oh, this is so unoriginal.
No, this should have it doesn't need to be like
It doesn't
she
need
should
to
have
be.
categorized it as a
No.
retelling because it's nothing.
Because it's
I didn't even
the
think that.
basic premise is sort of like Beauty and the Beast. And like I get it, but honestly, no.
I think maybe like our D tier or like below tier would be you should have let the father die because honestly that is applicable to
Yes.
Avatar. So should have let the dad die.
Should have let your father die.
Should have let
my
your father
God.
die.
No, for real, her dad is useless.
Beastly?
Beastly is another Alex Flynn. The
Vanessa Hudgens?
movie was
Beasley's iconic. Like the
fucking
movie's iconic.
I
But
wait, I
Vanessa
remember
Hudgens, I
this.
can. What her character, I think we would put her B tier just for the iconic.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, I don't know the OG.
I don't
The
know the
OG
OGE. Oh, well, I know he's.
Villeneuve?
I
OG
forgot.
is like kind of stupid.
Stupid.
I know the
where would you put it?
Like it's like not anything remarkable. It's just like, oh, she like, it's like the same premise where like her father is like, in this case he's like a ruined merchant, and he tries to go seek out his fortune again. And
I've read it.
yeah.
I'd say C tier.
It's C tier. Like, it's nothing really bad, but I will say that you need to understand that every single one of these is extremely dated.
Yeah, I mean the character is
She's just there.
no, like she's supposed to be like really kind and nice and stuff. So nothing against her, you know. We'll put her in like.
I mean,
C tier
again,
for-
she still
for the OG.
sacrificed her happiness for her father, which is like, okay.
I have a very strong opinion on something.
We'll do
I
that
want
one.
the live action to be rated low solely for the dress.
Yeah, the dress is fucking.
No, honestly I didn't really like the
D-tier.
movie. I think I was dragged in to watch it in theaters actually.
I like the movie. That dress is a.
What about Dan
abomination.
Stevens in a ditch?
Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens. Oh, we might have to move it. Oh, but we're gonna have a separate one
Yeah,
for
we'll have-
Should have let Dan Stevens
Okay,
die
what is
in the ditch.
What is the 2012 show?
the 2012 show. There's a series called Beauty and the Beast, and it's a crime show, and the beauty, I don't remember her name, but she's a detective, and the beast is a werewolf.
I love
He's like a werewolf dude.
I love this
Wait,
concept.
that's kind of awesome.
So I think I would put her in A tier.
Wait, hold on. We haven't
But I don't
seen
know
it,
anything about the character.
So let's do B tier to be safe. Because what if it's a shit show?
no, but like
Based on premise alone, I feel like it's like.
Yes, but we can't
so
trust
awesome.
premises, Kay.
but for some of them we will maybe be just
All right, Never After. You gotta tell us.
Never After. Actually, I think she's like half beast. I'm just gonna tell you that. She's like half the beast
That
too. So
is
that is
awesome.
pretty
That
cool.
is
But I think
A
I'd put her in
tier.
C tier.
C tier. Okay. Okay. What did we land on the Disney animated? The C tier.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier,
I love
yeah.
her. I love her.
Classic.
Okay. Once upon a time, she needs fucking therapy.
She needs fucking
This
therapy.
needs to go into.
I can't believe she kept going back to Rumple. She needs to go. We need a separate
Therapy.
column. She needs to go to therapy.
This
Oh my
goes
God,
into
bro.
should have let her dad die, but yeah, no.
Should let her dad die / therapy. We should put them one column.
Needs therapy.
Needs therapy.
Maybe you should have picked up a self-help book.
No, because I like the character. I like her, but she just makes so many decisions I don't agree with.
No, she like.
But I want to like her. Like I don't not
it's a
like.
mess.
Why is her
It's a
dress
mess,
better than the
Kay.
live action one?
But yeah, the dress is
It
beautiful
is.
though.
Okay. Okay, Robin Hood.
We
Disney
got
animated
quite a lot
S tier.
actually.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm a speed run. Disney animated is S tier, and I will shoot anyone who says otherwise.
Yes.
I didn't know that Once Upon a Time version 1 was Lucifer. Morning
Yeah,
Star.
I have no recollection of that.
Hold on, can we just group all the Once Upon a Time Robin
no,
Hoods?
they're different.
Oh,
No, they are very
Listen,
different.
The third one looks kind of. Is that a girl?
Yeah, she's in the last season.
Listen.
Shrek Robin Hood can die.
Lucifer deserves A tier. The
I didn't like
second version, that's the version.
But I
that
feel
goes with the
so
Regina.
bad for him. He also needs therapy. Because Zelina sleeps with him while disguised as another person, as Regina or something, right?
just
Isn't
feel
that
like it's B tier.
SA?
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
think
put him
B
in,
tier.
huh?
B tier.
B tier, yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't hate him. I didn't really have that many feelings for him, but
I really don't really care
version
about
3, we'll put her B tier too.
B tier. I don't know anything about version 3.
The Shrek Robin
yeah.
Hood.
No, like D tier. He's awful.
He's like really shitty. Also,
just
he,
the worst.
He looks like he gives asshole energy. Like
he looks
look
like he
at
would
that
be on a
head tilt.
podcast.
Look at that head tilt. Look at the hand against
Rip.
chest.
Like no.
Yeah, canonically, that is what I look like. Just so our viewers know.
Scarlet.
I meant more like
Reddit.
one of those alpha male podcasts.
Yeah, I know. Scarlet. Okay, here's the thing about Scarlet. Scarlet is from the POV of Maid Marian. It's phenomenal. We love it. Robin Hood is the love interest. He has anger issues. He belongs in D tier.
Let's go. D tier it is. I'm gonna be so honest. I haven't watched the 2018 Robin Hood.
I think Kay watched it and
It was-
loved it.
Okay, listen. We went into that movie blind, not knowing anything. I love Robin Hood, and we enjoyed it. Like my friends and I went, and we like actually enjoyed it. Basically, like the whole movie is just like how Robin Hood returns home and like finds everything
Yeah.
and becomes Robin Hood. I enjoyed it. We walked out of that movie and checked the Rotten Tomatoes score. We were like shook because it's really low. It's like I feel like less than 20%.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the best
B-tier?
Robin Hood ever. I would say it's like a
B tier, C tier. Okay.
I'd say C tier is fair. I enjoyed it.
Tights.
Men in Tights I haven't watched, but that's
didn't-
Despero from Psych.
That's Wesley.
That is Wesley.
He didn't do a bad job as Robin.
I haven't watched the version.
okay.
Though.
It was fine.
Like everyone makes this out to be such a funny movie, but when I watched it, it was only meh.
It was
So
kind
C
of
tier?
fine.
I
C tier,
think
B tier?
I think
C
C
tier.
tier is
C
fair.
tier is fine.
All right, this one was quick, so we do have time for one more.
Oh yay!
So next, King Arthur.
Give me Merlin at S tier immediately. I don't even care. We can't even go forward.
King
Put my
Arthur
man.
S tier. He's going up the ranks.
I didn't like the Once Upon a Time Arthur.
He was the villain, bro.
No,
But
yeah, he was a
an
villain. So we're gonna
asshole,
put him in D tier.
D tier.
D tier is gonna be just asshole tier.
What's Shrek?
Shrek. It's
The
supposed to be
Shrek. Who is Shrek? Yeah, I don't remember. It's been such a.
It's crazy.
That's what I asked.
I think that was my fault. That's Shrek. Okay, we're gonna call him Shrek. How about Shrek?
Okay.
I don't remember
How do you
him.
not remember how we watched Shrek the Third like a million times?
I
as
don't
kids?
remember
He's
him.
not bad though. He's not like a
bad.
villain.
He's so. I think B tier is fine.
He's kind of
Transformers
unni-
had
he's like
King Arthur.
Yeah, Transformers King Arthur. We'll give him A tier. The 2004 one.
I haven't seen it.
I like that he has the like right look
looks
of
like a
what
dilf.
Arthur's supposed to look like.
We'll rate him off of looks then, or like armor looks.
He's hot.
A tier.
A tier for hotness. I like that.
Monty Python. I actually liked the King Arthur character. I thought he was funny.
when
I
God
haven't
comes
watched-
and
I feel
talks.
like he's an A tier character.
I think he's an A tier. Like that was actually because I didn't love the Monty Python movie, but I did like that character.
I think A tier is
The
fine.
Green Knight.
The Green Knight I haven't watched, but it's been on my watch list for such a long time.
I love the story of the Green Knight.
He looks kind of evil. Why does King Arthur look kind of evil?
He's not a really good
Arthur.
guy in the
He's not
story
Green
of the
Knight.
Green Knight.
I don't know anything about the.
Okay, then we'll put him in C tier, D tier.
Wait, what
tier
about the
for
one movie
existing.
with
Yeah.
like with the dragons?
Was
That's
that King? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. There's two that we need to talk about that aren't on here. First of all, Quest for Camelot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Quest for Camelot, I believe belongs in a B tier.
Hold on. If we're doing Quest for Camelot, then we can just tie in Sword and Stone.
No, Sword in the Stone is on its own. The Disney
Oh
animated
my goodness,
version.
why did I forget Sword in the Stone?
I
That's
don't
an
know.
S.
That
No,
Sword
because
is
I think I saw it, but
No, Sword in the Stone, Arthur is the most
He's
adorable
adorable.
being, and I
S
deserve
tier.
S tier for him.
Why did he
Quest for
almost get, like,
Camelot,
assaulted by a
Arthur.
squirrel?
Why did he give such DILF energy?
who?
Quest for Camelot,
Okay,
Arthur.
I don't like you rubbing your neck like that.
yeah, that's a little
No,
wild.
he does give DILF energy, but he's also fucking useless. So I
He
think
is.
I think B tier for Quest for Camelot, S tier for Sword in the Stone.
Sword and Stone. I don't know
All right.
Legend of the Sword.
Legend of the Sword. What's up?
What did we miss? I think that Arthur Legend of the Store. I liked the movie, but I think it did the movie flopped, and I am upset about that. Guy Ritchie was the director, but we're gonna put this dude in B tier because he's like super cocky at first, but he has an arc. He goes through things, so we'll put him in B tier.
I think that is probably the last one we have time for. We had a
Yeah.
whole bunch more, so we'll probably do like a part 2 or something
Yeah.
later at some point. We usually end with low expectations, whether that's low expectations for ourselves, for actually reading or watching what we say we were going to, or low expectations for the potentially trash media that we're about to consume. We're a little pressed for time here, so if you guys want to briefly say what you're looking forward to in the next couple weeks.
Looking forward to in the next couple weeks. I don't know. I don't have anything on my watch list.
Wow.
Wow, she's hit all of her things. That's
I've hit
crazy.
every.
My watch list is
I will
never
say
ending.
low expectations for myself. I was supposed to be reading a lot of works by Melville, and I had very great hopes for it. I have not been the biggest fan of them. I have to really force myself, so I'm having high expectations for Billy Budd.
Okay. Ani?
I have no expectations for myself because I just need to get through this semester. Maybe some Indian movies. I have no expectations for them though.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. You can follow us
on Atlas in a Day Pod on Instagram, and you can follow us on Storygraph and Goodreads, and we have a YouTube channel now, so
Yeah,
subscribe.
so if you didn't
If
see
you
the
want.
visuals on this episode, you can go to our YouTube channel and see all the tier lists that we made.
Yes.
Okay, but Ani, Anna, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.